Before we begin, if you enjoy these sleep stories, a like and subscribe helps this channel grow. I'm curious, where are you listening from and what time is it there? Leave a comment below. Now let's begin. The morning light filters softly through the sheer linen curtains, diffusing the cityscape into a gentle glow across the polished oak floor of your penthouse suite. The gentle warmth of the morning sun rests on your eyelids. The fine, smooth Egyptian cotton whispers softly against your skin as you stretch, a languid movement. Beneath your hand, the cool, solid marble of the bedside table offers a comforting anchor. A faint, almost imperceptible hum of the awakening city pulses far below, a gentle backdrop to your sanctuary. With a soft sigh, you ease yourself from the bed. Your bare feet meet the expansive, polished oak floor, cool, smooth, carrying the subtle scent of aged wood. You glide across the spacious room, drawn towards the towering, floor-to-ceiling windows. The world unfolds silently, a vast panorama of shimmering glass towers and distant green spaces, muted by morning haze. You step into the sleek, thoughtfully designed kitchenette, where surfaces gleam with understated elegance. Your fingers brush lightly against the cool, dark granite countertop as you reach for the artisan ceramic teapot. The gentle clink of porcelain as you select a delicate, hand-painted teacup from its shelf is the only sound, clear and precise. You fill the kettle. Its quiet gurgle is quickly followed by the soft whir of water coming to temperature. Soon, the air is perfumed with the serene, earthy scent of a rare jasmine green tea as it steeps, releasing its fragrance. Carrying the subtly warm weight of your teacup, you move to the plush velvet chaise lounge by the window. You settle in, feeling the soft texture of the fabric yield beneath you. You take a slow, deliberate sip, the delicate warmth of the tea spreading through you. Your gaze drifts across the cityscape, noticing the slow dance of distant clouds, pristine against the pale blue. The subtle steam from your cup rises, a silent breath in the calm air, carrying the last hint of jasmine. You allow your mind to quiet, focus gently resting on exquisite details around you, the precise joinery of custom cabinetry, the subtle sheen of a silk throw draped over an armchair. Your breathing begins to deepen, aligning with the unhurried pace of the early day. A feeling of profound peace settles over you, a quiet luxury that promises ease. This stillness is a private luxury, quietly unfolding. The last sip of tea warms you, a lingering taste of delicate bloom. The soft morning light continues to shift, gently painting new patterns across the floor. Everything is still. Everything waits. The gentle morning light, now brighter and more direct, calls you from the quiet contemplation by the window. You trace the smooth, cool oak floor, which transitions seamlessly as you move towards the double-glass doors. A soft, almost inaudible glide opens them, inviting in the fresh, crisp air of the new day. You step out onto your private, sun-drenched terrace, a haven suspended above the city. Immediately, the subtle warmth of the rising sun embraces your skin. The air here feels lighter, carrying the faint, clean scent of ozone mixed with a hint of distant greenery. Laid before you on a bespoke teak table, gleaming faintly, is a breakfast curated with thoughtful precision. Pristine white linen, subtly embroidered, catches the light. Delicate porcelain plates hold an array of vibrant seasonal fruits, still cool from the morning air. Dew-kissed berries glisten, small jewels of ruby and sapphire. You approach the table, your bare feet finding the subtly textured outdoor tiling, warm underfoot. Your fingers brush the cool, polished chrome of a silver dome, lifting it to reveal flaky golden croissants, their buttery aroma, a gentle invitation. Next to them, a tall, slender glass pitcher holds freshly squeezed orange juice, its color a bright, energizing hue. The faint clink of a porcelain lid accompanies your selection of a small, perfectly ripe fig, its skin soft and velvety to the touch. Settling into a comfortable, woven armchair, the morning breeze offers a barely there caress. You take a slow, deliberate bite of the fig, its honeyed sweetness blooming on your tongue, a delicate counterpoint to the quiet hum of the city beginning to stir far below. The distant, muted sounds of urban life drift up, becoming a soft, rhythmic backdrop. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the sun warm your face, listening to the gentle rustle of leaves in the potted olive tree beside you. You sip the cool, bright orange juice, its freshness invigorating, yet calming. The sense of serene privacy on this expansive terrace is complete. You watch a solitary bird glide effortlessly on an updraft, a silent dance against the vast canvas of the sky. The warmth of the sun permeates the chair, supporting you, holding you in this quiet moment. A perfect, unhurried beginning. The day unfolds with a gentle, slow rhythm. Everything is in its place. The vibrant morning warmth of the terrace gradually recedes, the day gently progressing as you step back inside the penthouse. A subtle shift in the air, cooler and hushed, signals your transition from the open sky to a more private realm. You find yourself now within the elegant entrance of an exclusive art gallery, its grand, heavy doors having closed to the public hours ago, leaving the vast, echoing space entirely to you. The polished, dark marble underfoot, a richer tone than the lighter oak of your suite, reflects the soft, deliberate glow of carefully positioned spotlights guiding your path. A profound quietness envelops you here, broken only by the barely audible whisper of your soft-soled shoes against the pristine floor, the subtle, clean scent of aged canvas and polished wood hangs delicately in the cool, controlled air, a testament to the treasures held within these venerable walls. You begin your slow, unhurried promenade through the first cavernous hall. Your gaze drifts across towering canvases, each a carefully preserved world unto itself. The meticulous, almost invisible brushstrokes of a master from centuries past reveal their intricate stories under the precise, focused lighting. You pause, allowing your eyes to adjust before a large, commanding abstract piece, its rich colors a muted symphony of deep blues, charcoal grays, and warm earth tones. You notice the thick, almost tangible texture of the paint, standing proud from the canvas, inviting your mind to trace its sculpted contours without needing to touch. A soft, perfectly directed beam illuminates a small, elegant bronze sculpture nestled in a nearby alcove, casting long, elegant shadows that dance with the subtle shifts in light. You walk closer, your steps deliberate and quiet, observing the intricate details of its form, the cool, metallic sheen of the patina catching the light with a quiet dignity. The continuous, low hum of the gallery's sophisticated climate control system is a constant, almost hypnotic thrum beneath the silence, ensuring the flawless preservation of these priceless works. You feel the gently conditioned air on your skin, a refreshing coolness that contrasts beautifully with the earlier morning sun. Your exploration continues, your path leading you further into the gallery's quiet depths, into a smaller, more intimate room. Here the walls are adorned with classical portraits, their serene eyes seeming to follow you with an ancient, patient grace. The original, wide wooden floorboards in this historic section creak almost imperceptibly with each gentle, measured step you take, adding a soft, antique sound to the profound silence. You allow yourself to be absorbed by the quiet, unspoken stories held within the frames, feeling a silent, profound dialogue with the echoes of history. The muted ambient light softens the edges of the room, creating a private, contemplative cocoon of peace around you. You take a moment to notice the subtle, exquisite variations in shadow and light on a magnificently gilded frame, a quiet detail that speaks of centuries of careful preservation. This private, undisturbed moment, profound in its stillness, unfolds slowly around you, each breath deepening. The quiet contemplation of the gallery continues. The subtle scent of aged canvas and polished wood, a constant, reassuring presence in the cool, controlled air. Your unhurried steps carry you deeper into a dedicated chamber, where the ambient lighting narrows, focusing intensely on a single, compelling piece. It is a large, meticulously preserved tapestry, its colors vibrant yet softened by centuries, hanging grandly on a specially prepared wall. You approach the tapestry, feeling the slight shift in temperature as you near the ancient fibers. The thick hand-woven threads, rich with history, absorb the light rather than reflecting it, creating a deep, textured surface that invites the eye to linger. You spend a long moment simply observing, allowing the intricate narrative woven into the fabric to unfold before you. The detail is astonishing. Each delicate leaf, each expression on a tiny figure, speaks of countless hours of dedicated artistry. Your gaze traces the careful, almost invisible joins in the ancient stitches, feeling a quiet reverence for the hands that brought such beauty to life. The barely audible hum of the gallery's climate control system continues its steady rhythm, a gentle, mechanical breath. You extend your hand slowly, not quite touching, but feeling the pull of the artwork's presence, the quiet energy it radiates. The sheer scale and preserved intricacy of the piece resonate deeply with you. The idea of bringing this tapestry into your private collection, allowing its story to continue in a new, cherished space, begins to settle in your mind. A discreet gallery attendant, a soft-spoken presence, drifts silently into your periphery. A quiet shadow, sensing your absorption without uttering a word. They make no sound beyond the soft rustle of their tailored suit, their presence, a silent acknowledgement. Your thoughts drift, considering the interplay of light and shadow the tapestry would create within your own home, the specific wall where its story could best continue. The soft light illuminates a tiny, almost hidden signature, a subtle detail you had not noticed before, deepening the connection to its maker. You take a slow, deep breath, the cool, clean air filling your lungs. There is a sense of quiet certainty, a profound resonance with the art that makes the decision feel less like a choice and more like a gentle, inevitable conclusion. The tapestry hangs, timeless and patient, its beauty unwavering. This quiet decision brings a gentle, deep satisfaction. The world outside, for this moment, fades completely, leaving the hushed reverence of the gallery behind. A soft click of a hidden door seals you away. You step into a profound serenity, a personal spa sanctuary, where the air feels immediately warmer and softer. It's delicately scented with a subtle, calming blend of essential oils, a whisper of sandalwood and lavender. The light here is entirely diffused, a gentle amber glow washing over smooth, pale travertine stone walls and the expansive floor, erasing any sharp edges and inviting immediate calm. A plush, impossibly soft linen robe, pre-warmed, awaits you on a carved cedar bench. You unhurriedly shed your outer clothes, feeling the subtle release of the day's formality as each layer comes away. The brief touch of cooler air on your skin is quickly replaced by the exquisite warmth of the robe, which envelops you like a comforting hug. Its fresh, clean scent, a subtle promise of purity, lingers for a moment as you adjust the soft lapels around you. You move slowly, your bare feet finding the warm, smooth river stones embedded in the travertine floor, offering a soothing, gentle massage with each deliberate step. Ahead, a large, sunken pool of crystalline, still water shimmers under the soft, ambient lighting, its surface a perfect mirror. A gentle, continuous murmur of water cascading from a hidden source whispers softly from a distant corner, creating a profound sense of natural tranquility, a sound of absolute peace. You settle onto a low, ergonomically shaped heated bench, crafted from the same pale travertine stone, at the very edge of the shimmering pool. The warmth begins to seep pleasantly through the soft linen robe, a slow, deep heat easing any lingering tension and settling into your core. Your gaze rests on the water, watching the subtle, mesmerizing interplay of the ambient light on its surface, creating shifting, liquid patterns. The air is humid, a soft, enveloping mist that breathes new life into your skin, carrying the faint, sweet aroma of chamomile, almost a physical embrace. A silent attendant, moving with nearly imperceptible grace, appears momentarily to place a small chilled glass of infused water on a smooth, rounded stone table nearby. The delicate condensation on the glass is cool and refreshing to the touch as your fingers curl around it, feeling its comforting weight. You lift it slowly, taking a deep, unhurried sip, allowing the pure, refreshing taste of crisp cucumber and mint to awaken your senses. It's a cleansing, vital note in the profound stillness, a gentle punctuation. The pervasive, gentle warmth of the air, the soft, amber light, and the rhythmic, lulling sound of the cascading water draw you deeper into a state of profound, serene calm. All traces of the bustling world outside vanish, leaving only this exquisite, private moment. Your mind stills, your breathing slows, preparing you to simply be entirely at peace. The gentle warmth from the travertine bench continues to emanate, holding you in its embrace, even as you slowly rise. The soft linen robe whispers around you, a familiar, comforting weight against your skin. Your bare feet again find the smooth, warm river stones embedded in the floor, a distinct, grounding sensation with each deliberate step, guiding you deeper into the spa's quiet core. The pervasive, subtle aroma of lavender and sandalwood intensifies slightly here, a silent, fragrant promise of deeper relaxation ahead. You approach the main hydrotherapy pool, a larger, more secluded basin than the shimmering one you observed earlier. The water within glows with a deep, inviting amber light, hinting at its perfect, therapeutic warmth. A fine, ethereal mist hovers just above its surface, a visual testament to its soothing temperature and humidity. A discreet attendant, a silent, gliding figure, moves with such grace they are barely noticed, gesturing gently towards a small, private showering area. You step into its gentle, enveloping stream, the pure, warm water cleansing your skin with a delicate, soft touch, a mindful preparation for what is to come. The soft spray falls with a soothing, rhythmic patter against the smooth, pearlescent tiled walls. A quiet, purifying sound. Stepping out, a pristine, oversized towel, impossibly soft and deeply absorbent, awaits. It feels luxurious, fragrant with a faint, clean scent of pure cotton. You wrap it loosely around yourself, feeling its gentle, plush embrace, a soft barrier before the water. Then, with a slow, unhurried movement, you carefully descend the shallow, non-slip steps leading into the hydrotherapy pool. The warm, inviting water greets your ankles first, a soft, welcoming caress, then rises steadily, enveloping your calves, your knees, and finally, your entire body, suspending you in its buoyant, comforting embrace. A soft, almost imperceptible sigh escapes you, a quiet surrender. The water itself feels incredibly silky, rich with mineral essences, carrying a faint, calming, almost imperceptible scent that enhances the tranquil atmosphere. You float gently, allowing the subtle, unhurried currents to guide you towards a series of carefully positioned, whisper-quiet jets along the pool's smooth edge. The gentle, rhythmic pressure of these warm water jets begins to work on your muscles, a focused, soothing massage that gradually eases away any lingering tension, dissolving it, one by one, from your shoulders to your feet. The continuous, soft murmur of the water around you, a lulling, hypnotic sound, fills the serene space, a liquid lullaby. You close your eyes, surrendering completely to the weightless sensation, to the complete lack of effort. The diffused amber light penetrates your eyelids, painting soft, shifting hues of peach and gold behind them, a private light show. The gentle pressure points, the enveloping, constant warmth, and the profound, peaceful quiet combine seamlessly, drawing you deeper and deeper into an unshakable state of calm. You simply exist, floating effortlessly, adrift in perfect, undisturbed tranquility. Your breath deepens and lengthens, naturally aligning itself with the slow, gentle rhythm of the circulating water. This moment is profoundly yours, an expansive, infinite pool of peace. The world outside is distant, forgotten, replaced by this utterly serene present. The tranquil, enveloping warmth of the hydrotherapy pool slowly recedes as you gently step out, feeling the cool, soft linen towel against your skin once more. With a quiet transition, you find yourself drawn from the spa's serene depths into the hushed elegance of your private study. The air here is immediately different, cooler and drier, carrying the distinct, comforting scent of aged paper, fine leather, and polished wood, a subtle invitation to intellectual calm. The late morning light, softened by custom-made linen blinds, streams in through tall windows, casting gentle, elongated shadows across the rich, dark oak floorboards. Your gaze sweeps across the towering bookshelves that line every wall, meticulously organized, holding countless rare tomes in their exquisite bindings. The spines glow with muted hues of deep crimson, forest green, and rich indigo, each promising a world within. You run your fingertips lightly along the cool, smooth surface of a mahogany desk, its rich grain, a silent testament to centuries of craftsmanship. Before beginning your unhurried wander among the shelves, you approach a particular section, drawn by the subtle glint of gold tooling on a worn leather spine. Your fingers ghost over the various textures, the smooth, supple leather, the slightly rougher feel of vellum, the occasional soft fabric binding. A faint, almost imperceptible whisper of air stirs as you carefully withdraw a chosen volume, its ancient pages smelling faintly of vanilla and distant ink. The weight of the book in your hands feels substantial, a tangible connection to histories long past. The subtle creak of the old floorboards accompanies your careful movements, a gentle, rhythmic sound in the profound quiet. You carry the book to a deep, wing-back armchair, upholstered in soft, charcoal velvet, nestled beside a tall, shaded brass reading lamp. The velvet yields with a welcoming softness as you settle in, sinking comfortably into its plush depths. The silence here is absolute, broken only by the barely audible rustle of turning pages as you slowly open the book, the paper remarkably resilient under your touch. The light from the lamp casts a warm, focused circle on the delicate script, inviting your eyes to trace the elegant curves of the letters. You lean back, allowing the quietude of the room to envelop you completely. The cool, weighty presence of the ancient book rests open in your hands, its secrets patiently waiting to unfold. Your breathing slows, deepens, mirroring the unhurried pace of the moment. The rich aroma of the study, a blend of wisdom and quiet luxury, surrounds you, a comforting cocoon. Every detail here speaks of peace and profound thought. This is a sanctuary, a quiet retreat from all external demands. The afternoon stretches out, unhurried and inviting, ready for contemplation. The soft, diffused afternoon light, a warmer hue than the late morning's glow, now deepens the colors of the aged leather and polished wood around you in the private study. You gently close the rare tome, its ancient pages making a soft, delicate sigh as the cover settles into place. The substantial weight of the book rests comfortably in your hands for a moment longer before you carefully place it back on the mahogany desk, its presence a quiet anchor in the hushed room. You rise slowly from the velvet armchair, feeling the subtle plushness yield, then spring back into form as you move. Your steps are unhurried, tracing the familiar patterns of the dark oak floorboards. A faint, almost imperceptible scent of old maps and well-traveled wood draws you towards a specific, recessed alcove where a collection of antique globes and neatly rolled maps awaits your gentle attention. The air feels cool and still, a perfect atmosphere for contemplation and quiet curation. You approach a grand, floor-standing globe, its brass meridian ring gleaming softly in the subdued light. Your fingers, light and careful, trace the faded hand-drawn cartography, feeling the subtle texture of the varnished paper. With a gentle push, the globe begins to turn, a smooth, almost silent rotation on its axis. You watch the continents drift by, marveling at the intricate historical boundaries, the fanciful sea monsters, and the elegant script naming distant, exotic lands. The faint, subtle creak of the ancient wooden stand is the only sound accompanying its silent journey. Next, you move to a tall, narrow cabinet, its polished cherry wood emitting a faint, sweet aroma. You carefully unlatch its delicate brass clasp, a soft, precise click. Inside, several antique maps, meticulously rolled and tied with silk ribbons, lie patiently. You select one, its parchment-like paper cool and slightly brittle to the touch. As you slowly unfurl it on the broad, felt-covered table nearby, a soft, papery rustle fills the quiet space, releasing the distinct, comforting scent of centuries-old paper. and a faint hint of beeswax. The intricate details of a forgotten coast, delicately rendered in sepia tones, emerge under the focused lamplight. You spend a quiet moment gently smoothing the map, admiring the exquisite calligraphy and tiny, hand-drawn compass roses. Then, with the same careful attention, you slowly re-roll it, feeling the satisfying tension of the paper, and replace it in the cabinet, securing the silk ribbon with a soft, practiced touch. A sense of quiet order, of things perfectly placed, settles over you. The afternoon light continues its slow retreat, painting longer shadows across the polished floor. The study embraces you in its profound stillness, a sanctuary of ancient knowledge and quiet, luxurious contemplation. Your breath deepens, slowing with the deepening calm. The quiet, rich scent of ancient paper and polished wood from your study gently fades as you transition, stepping into a different kind of sanctuary. The air here is immediately softer, infused with the subtle, comforting aroma of fine wool, crisp linen, and the faint, clean trace of pressing steam. You have arrived at your personal atelier, a realm where craftsmanship and quiet precision reign. Late afternoon light, muted by tall, sheer curtains, casts a warm, even glow across the expansive, polished herringbone floor. Your gaze sweeps across bolts of exquisite fabrics, neatly stacked on elegant shelves. Cashmere in muted grays, silk in deep jewel tones, and fine tweed with intricate, almost imperceptible patterns. The room is hushed, a sacred space for creation, the only sound a distant, almost inaudible hum of a sewing machine from a back room, a rhythmic pulse of quiet industry. A tall, slender figure, your master tailor, moves with effortless grace, offering a warm, silent nod before gesturing towards a dressing area. You step onto a plush, thick rug, its deep pile muffling your every step. Unhurriedly, you exchange your clothes for a half-finished garment, feeling the unexpected weight and smooth drape of the exquisite fabric against your skin. It is a wool, surprisingly soft, a perfect balance of structure and comfort. You stand before a large, antique mirror, observing the nascent lines of the piece, feeling how it begins to adapt to your form. The tailor approaches, their movements precise and economical. With expert hands, they make a few small, almost imperceptible adjustments. You feel the cool, gentle touch of a measuring tape as it glides around your waist, the soft whisper of pins as they are placed with delicate exactitude into the fabric. Each movement is slow, considered, a testament to years of dedicated practice. There is no rush, only a focused, quiet attention to detail. The subtle rustle of the fabric against itself is a soft sound in the otherwise profound stillness. You observe the tailor's focused expression in the mirror, their brow lightly furrowed in concentration, yet their touch remains light, respectful. The scent of fine fabric surrounds you, grounding and authentic. A sense of quiet anticipation settles within you, a serene appreciation for the meticulous artistry unfolding. This unhurried process, so focused on individual perfection, brings a deep, calm satisfaction. The garment, still unfinished, already feels like a part of you, a promise of tailored comfort. The afternoon continues its slow, gentle descent, and the quiet rhythm of the atelier holds you perfectly in this moment. The soft hum of the atelier recedes behind you, replaced by the hushed quiet of your penthouse dressing room as late afternoon light mellows, casting long, gentle shadows across the muted tones of the silk rug. The air here carries a faint, clean scent of cedar and freshly pressed linen, a calming aroma. You move with unhurried grace, drawn towards the bespoke cabinetry that lines one wall, its polished dark wood gleaming softly in the deepening light. Your fingers trace the cool, smooth surface of a specific drawer, its fine brass handle a pleasing weight under your touch. With a soft, almost inaudible click, the drawer glides open, revealing an array of exquisite cufflinks nestled in custom-fitted charcoal velvet compartments. Each pair catches the subdued light, a quiet shimmer of polished metals and subtle stones. The velvet lining feels impossibly soft as your fingers hover over the selection. You reach for a pair crafted from polished sterling silver, their smooth, cool weight a satisfying presence in your palm. Next to them, another pair, inlaid with a deep, reflective onyx, draws your eye. You carefully lift one, feeling the distinct coolness of the stone, its smooth, dark surface absorbing the light. The subtle metallic clinks as it brushes against its neighbor is a soft, precise sound in the stillness. You gently place it back, then choose the silver pair, their understated gleam a perfect match for the evening ahead. Your gaze then shifts to a nearby bespoke watch winder, its glass casing a window to intricate craftsmanship. The soft, continuous rotation of the watches within is almost imperceptible, a silent testament to precise engineering. You carefully open the small, weighted glass door, a delicate whisper of air accompanying the movement. You select a classic timepiece, its leather strap supple and cool, its polished steel case reflecting the room's gentle illumination. As you lift it, a very faint, rhythmic tick-tick-tick emerges, a subtle reminder of time's unhurried passage, yet strangely calming. You then slowly attach the chosen cufflinks to the crisp white cuffs of your shirt, the small deliberate movements a quiet ritual. The cool metal finds its place, securing the fabric with an almost imperceptible snick. Next, you bring the watch to your wrist, feeling the smooth leather settle against your skin. The soft click of the clasp as you secure it marks a moment of quiet completion. The gleam of the silver and the subtle sheen of the watch face catch the last, lingering light of the afternoon. A sense of quiet readiness settles within you, a perfect, unhurried anticipation for the evening that gently beckons. The hushed quiet of your dressing room gently softens into a new, expansive serenity as you leave behind the polished woods and delicate metallic gleam. You step into the glorious, sunlit expanse of your conservatory, where the late afternoon light, now a rich golden hue, pours in through arched glass panes. The air here is immediately warmer, humid, and fragrant, with the lush, earthy scent of thriving greenery, punctuated by the sweet, delicate perfume of blooming orchids and a faint, bright citrus note from espaliered lemon trees. Your bare feet find the cool, smooth mosaic tiles of the floor, intricately patterned, as you move slowly through a vibrant array of potted ferns and tall, exotic plants. A soft, continuous murmur of water, cascading gently into a hidden pond, whispers from a distant corner, a delicate, lulling sound that permeates the tranquil space. You glide towards a carefully arranged seating area, a haven of comfort nestled amidst the verdant landscape. A low, elegant teak table, its surface polished to a soft sheen, holds a pristine white linen cloth. Upon it, a delicate porcelain tea set, hand-painted with subtle botanical motifs, gleams faintly. A silver teapot, subtly warm to the touch, sits beside a tiered stand, laden with small, exquisite pastries and thinly sliced cucumber sandwiches. The sight is an invitation to unhurried indulgence. You notice the tiny, perfectly formed petals of a fresh rosebud floating in a shallow crystal bowl nearby, its delicate scent mingling with the rich plant aromas. You settle into a deep rattan armchair, its woven texture firm yet yielding, a cushion of soft linen beneath you. The natural fibers creak almost imperceptibly as you adjust, allowing the golden sunlight to warm your face and hands. A quiet attendant, moving with practiced discretion, appears to pour your tea, the gentle clink of the cup against the saucer a precise, delicate sound. The dark, fragrant liquid flows, creating a small swirl of steam that carries the comforting aroma of a perfectly brewed Darjeeling. You lift the warm, delicate porcelain cup to your lips, feeling the smooth rim, and take a slow, deliberate sip. The warm, earthy taste of the tea, subtly sweet, spreads through you, a profound comfort. Your gaze drifts across the vibrant greens of the plants, the sunlight illuminating individual dust motes dancing in the air, creating a soft, ethereal shimmer. The world outside the conservatory's glass walls feels distant, muted, as you become entirely absorbed in this moment of quiet, fragrant luxury. The gentle murmur of the water fountain is a constant, soothing companion, slowing your breath. Every sensation is a soft invitation to simply be. The gentle warmth of the Darjeeling tea lingers on your tongue, a delicate, earthy sweetness that calms your senses as you recline deeper into the soft cushions of the rattan armchair. The golden light of the late afternoon continues to bathe the conservatory, painting the lush green foliage with a soft, ethereal glow. The continuous, lulling murmur of the water cascading into the hidden pond remains a gentle, rhythmic companion, a backdrop to your quiet reverie. You open your eyes, noticing the rich, deep amber color of the tea in your delicate porcelain cup, the subtle swirls of steam rising, carrying its comforting aroma upwards. Your gaze drifts to the tiered stand on the teak table, where an array of small, exquisite treats awaits. You reach for a tiny lavender shortbread, its edges perfectly crisp, feeling the delicate texture of the pastry against your fingertips. As you bring it closer, a faint, sweet floral scent, a whisper of the lavender, enhances the air around you. Taking a slow, unhurried bite, the delicate crumble of the shortbread melts on your tongue, a buttery richness subtly infused with a fragrant lavender. You follow this with another slow, deliberate sip of your tea, allowing the warm liquid to cleanse your palate, its nuanced flavors unfolding with each moment. The combined tastes are a harmony, a quiet celebration of meticulous craftsmanship and natural beauty. The subtle rustle of a large palm leaf, stirred by a barely there breeze through a slightly ajar vent, adds a soft, natural sound to the peaceful atmosphere. With a quiet sense of satisfaction, you notice the silver teapot is nearly empty. The silent attendant, moving with almost invisible grace, anticipates your need, approaching the table. They gently lift the lid of a fresh, waiting ceramic caddy, releasing a new, intoxicating fragrance into the air, a delicate, rosy oolong, perhaps, or a rich, smoky lapsang. The subtle clink of the caddy lid settling back into place is a soft, precise sound. Then, with an elegant, practiced motion, they replenish the silver teapot from a steaming, perfectly heated kettle, the faint hiss of hot water pouring a soft, inviting melody. Once again, with measured care, they pour the fragrant new blend into your cup. The dark, luminous liquid flows smoothly, creating a delicate ring of bubbles that quickly dissipate into a perfectly still surface. A new, distinct aroma rises, perhaps a hint of ripe peach or a subtle wisp of pine, a fresh sensory invitation. You settle back, feeling the warmth of the fresh cup radiating gently through the porcelain, appreciating the artistry of the blend and the quiet ritual. The soft sounds of the conservatory envelop you, deepening your sense of peace. Your breathing continues to slow, becoming as unhurried as the shifting shadows on the mosaic floor. Every detail speaks of quiet luxury and profound calm. The lingering warmth of the last sip of tea fades on your tongue, a delicate memory as the late afternoon light softens in the conservatory. You rise from the rattan armchair, a sense of quiet curiosity guiding you away from the vibrant greenery towards a secluded, solid oak door, almost hidden within the wall. With a gentle push it yields, revealing a cool, inviting darkness beyond, a clear departure from the sunlit space. The soft, deep thud of the heavy door settling back into its frame seals the warm conservatory behind you. An immediate, profound coolness envelops your skin as you begin a slow, deliberate descent. Your bare feet find the smooth, damp stone of the first step, a distinct chill rising through you. Each measured step on the ancient flagstones creates a faint, gentle echo, quickly absorbed by the profound quiet of the space. The air here is immediately different, dense and humid, carrying the deep, complex aroma of aged oak barrels, damp earth, and the subtle, sweet tang of slumbering wine. Overhead, a series of antique wrought iron lanterns cast soft, amber pools of light, gently illuminating rows upon rows of neatly stacked bottles. Your gaze drifts along the vast labyrinth of wine racks, each bottle lying in perfect repose, draped in a fine, almost imperceptible layer of dust, like ancient treasures awaiting their moment. You notice the deep green and brown of the glass, the delicate script on the labels, barely legible in the dim illumination, the continuous, low hum of a distant, perfectly calibrated cooling system is a barely audible thrum beneath the silence, ensuring the flawless preservation of each vintage. You walk slowly down a narrow aisle, your fingertips gently brushing against the cool, rough surface of a stone archway, feeling the texture of history beneath your touch. A subtle, metallic tang in the air complements the earthy scent. You pause before a particular section, your eyes tracing the neatly written vintage tags. A silent contemplation of time and harvest. The faint, subtle scent of cork and dry paper mingles with the deeper wine aromas, adding another layer to the atmosphere. The profound stillness of the cellar wraps around you, a cocoon of cool tranquility. Here, time seems to slow, almost to stop, amidst the silent slumber of generations of winemaking. The amber light creates a restful dimness, softening all edges, inviting your senses to deepen. Your breathing settles into a quiet, unhurried rhythm, matching the calm energy of this ancient, subterranean world. Every silent bottle holds a story, patiently waiting in the cool, dark quiet. The deep, earthy aroma of the wine cellar, cool and constant, continues to envelop you as you move through the dimly lit aisles. Your slow, deliberate steps carry you past rows of sleeping vintages, the gentle whisper of your soft-soled shoes against the ancient flagstones, the only sound in the profound quiet. The faint, rhythmic hum of the cooling system, a gentle, mechanical breath, remains a subtle backdrop, You arrive at a small, intimate-tasting alcove carved directly into the stone, where a heavy, dark oak table stands ready. Upon the table, 2 crystal wine glasses, flawlessly clear and delicate, catch the amber glow from a single, low-hanging lantern. Their rims are impossibly thin, promising a pure tasting experience. Beside them, a single bottle rests, its dark glass hinting at the precious liquid within, its label an elegant whisper of its origins. A vintage from a particularly cherished year, carefully chosen for this private moment. The air here seems to hold its breath, pregnant with anticipation, yet utterly serene. A silent sommelier, a discreet figure in quiet motion, appears from the deeper shadows. With practiced, unhurried movements, they reach for a polished silver corkscrew, its cool metal gleaming briefly. A gentle twist, a soft, almost inaudible scrape of metal against cork. Then a delicate, satisfying pop as the cork yields, releasing a faint, immediate rush of rich, fruity aroma into the cool, damp air. You notice the deep, earthy scent of the cork itself, subtly perfuming the space before it is placed carefully beside the bottle. With an elegant tilt, the sommelier pours a small, precise measure of the deep ruby liquid into one of the crystal glasses. The wine flows smoothly, silently, its color a rich, profound jewel tone against the amber light. You observe the subtle, viscous sheen it leaves on the glass before settling. You gently cup the delicate glass, feeling its cool, smooth surface, and bring it slowly to your nose. The intricate bouquet of dark berries, a hint of cedar, and a whisper of distant spice unfolds, a complex tapestry of scents. You take a small, contemplative sip, allowing the wine to rest on your tongue. The smooth, velvety texture coats your palate, and the flavors begin to reveal themselves. A subtle sweetness, a gentle acidity, the long, lingering warmth that spreads slowly through you, a profound, quiet pleasure. The profound stillness of the cellar deepens around you, unbroken by anything but the soft sounds of your quiet appreciation. This moment, suspended in time, is a delicate dance of the senses, a slow, unhurried indulgence. Your breathing grows calmer, deeper, resonating with the ancient peace of this underground sanctuary. The profound coolness of the wine cellar gently releases you as you step through a discreet, heavy wooden door, the subtle click echoing softly before silence reclaims the subterranean world. You emerge into the soft, descending light of early evening, a marked contrast to the cellar's amber dimness. The air here is immediately fresher, cooler, carrying the rich, damp scent of rich earth, dew-kissed leaves, and the first delicate perfumes of night-blooming jasmine that intertwine with the subtle fragrance of established roses. You find yourself at the edge of your meticulously manicured botanical gardens, a sprawling tapestry of ordered nature. Twilight casts long, softening shadows across the perfectly edged gravel paths, their fine crunch underfoot, a gentle, rhythmic sound. The vibrant colors of the day have begun to deepen, transitioning into richer, muted tones of emerald, amethyst, and sapphire, making the landscape feel more introspective, more serene. A faint, almost imperceptible whisper of a breeze stirs the leaves of a tall, ancient oak at the garden's perimeter, a gentle sigh in the deepening calm. You begin a slow, unhurried stroll along a winding path, allowing your gaze to drift over the carefully shaped topiaries, their precise forms silhouetted against the fading sky. Your fingers lightly brush against the cool, velvety petals of a deep red rose, still holding the last warmth of the sun, its intoxicating fragrance a concentrated burst in the cooling air, a distant, subtle murmur of a hidden fountain, a gentle, continuous trickle draws your attention, a soft, liquid note in the tranquil evening. You pause by a collection of fragrant herbs, their foliage dark and rich with essential oils. You gently rub a sprig of rosemary between your fingers, releasing its pungent, invigorating scent, a grounding counterpoint to the sweetness of the blossoms. The cool, almost damp texture of the herb feels alive beneath your touch. Above, the first faint pinpricks of stars begin to appear in the darkening canvas of the sky, a quiet promise of night. The peaceful solitude of the garden at twilight is absolute. Each step is deliberate, each breath deep and unhurried. The subtle sounds of evening insects beginning their chorus, a soft, steady hum, blend seamlessly with the faint rustle of leaves. You feel completely enveloped by the quiet luxury of this natural sanctuary, a profound stillness settling deep within your core. The gentle descent of night brings with it a deepening sense of calm, inviting rest. The cool, damp air of the botanical gardens, now deeper into twilight, carries the rising chorus of evening insects, a soft, rhythmic hum that settles around you. The gravel path still crunches gently underfoot, but your focus shifts as a new, intoxicating fragrance begins to softly unfurl, a delicate sweetness that grows more profound with each passing moment. This is the unmistakable, ethereal scent of night-blooming jasmine, now fully awakened, its perfume weaving through the rich, earthy aromas of the garden. You turn from the main path, drawn by the intensifying perfume, towards a secluded arbor draped in dark leafy vines. The subtle light from discreet, ground-level lamps, almost hidden among the foliage, casts a soft, upward glow, revealing clusters of tiny, star-like white blossoms nestled amongst the deep green. Their petals are impossibly delicate, almost luminous in the gathering dusk, each one a tiny source of fragrance. The air here feels denser, heavier, with a luxurious aroma. You pause beneath the arbor, allowing the dense, sweet scent to fully envelop you, feeling its calming embrace. Your fingers gently reach out, brushing against the cool, smooth surface of a single jasmine leaf, its texture surprisingly resilient. You notice the tiny dewdrops clinging to its edge, cool and pristine to the touch, catching the faint ambient light. A gentle, imperceptible shiver runs through the vines overhead, a quiet movement caused by the settling of the evening air. You close your eyes for a moment, breathing deeply, drawing the exquisite perfume fully into your lungs. It's a scent that cleanses and soothes, a delicate floral note that is both vibrant and deeply tranquil. The sweetness is not overwhelming but perfectly balanced, an elegant whisper of nature's evening symphony. The distant murmur of the hidden fountain continues its steady trickle, a lulling counterpoint to the quiet unfolding of the jasmine's fragrance. As you open your eyes, the last vestiges of twilight fade, leaving the garden bathed in a soft, ethereal dimness. The white jasmine blossoms seem to glow more brightly against the deepening shadows, delicate beacons of scent. The cool, gentle breeze picks up slightly, carrying the jasmine's perfume further, spreading its peaceful embrace across the garden. You feel a profound sense of quiet contentment settling deep within you, as if the gentle night itself is breathing a long, slow sigh. All sounds become softer, more distant. The garden holds you, perfectly at peace. The delicate, sweet scent of night-blooming jasmine from the garden slowly recedes as you step back into the quiet interior of your penthouse. The cool, crisp air inside brings a welcome change, carrying a faint, clean aroma of beeswax and polished metal. The soft light of early evening, now fully settled, filters gently through tall, sheer windows, creating a peaceful, muted atmosphere in a dedicated utility room, a space of quiet, focused tasks. You approach a long, sturdy workbench, its thick, honed oak surface worn smooth by years of careful use. Upon it, several pieces of antique silver gleam dully, waiting for your attention. Each piece, a testament to centuries of craftsmanship, exhibits a subtle, charming tarnish that whispers of time past. A collection of soft, fine linen cloths, thick and absorbent, are neatly folded beside small, elegant jars of specialized silver polish, their labels bearing delicate, almost calligraphic script. You select a particularly intricate silver tea caddy, its surface adorned with delicate, hand-engraved patterns. The cool, smooth metal feels substantial and satisfying in your hands. You then open a small, dark glass jar of polish, twisting the lid with a soft, precise click. A faint, clean, almost medicinal scent, characteristic of silver polish, gently rises, mingling with the subtle aroma of aged wood. You dip a corner of a soft linen cloth into the creamy white paste, feeling its thick, cool consistency. With slow, deliberate movements, you begin to gently rub the polish onto the silver surface. The cloth glides smoothly, almost silently, over the cool metal, working its way into the delicate engravings. As you rub, a subtle, dark gray residue begins to appear on the cloth, evidence of the tarnish slowly yielding. The silver beneath emerges with a renewed, softer luster. A quiet, almost immediate transformation. The gentle, rhythmic whisper buff of the cloth against the silver is a soothing, consistent sound in the quiet room. You continue this focused, almost meditative process, moving from one section of the tea caddy to another. Your fingers feel the faint warmth of friction developing on the metal as it brightens. A pleasing sensation. The subtle gleam of the silver strengthens, reflecting the soft, ambient light with increasing clarity. Each careful stroke is a deliberate act of care, a connection to the history embedded in the metal. The scent of the polish, now more pronounced, grounds you firmly in the present moment, a sensory anchor. The quiet, rhythmic work fills the space, allowing your mind to settle into a peaceful, unhurried focus. The silver slowly awakens, its intricate details becoming sharper, more defined. This gentle, repetitive task brings a profound sense of calm and order, a quiet satisfaction. The evening continues to deepen outside, but here, in the soft light, everything is perfectly still, perfectly in its place. Your breathing slows, matching the steady rhythm of your polishing. The last vestiges of the creamy polish gently disappear from the intricate, hand-engraved surface of the antique silver tea caddy, leaving behind a soft, warm luster. Your fingers, still savoring the cool, smooth weight of the revitalized metal, carefully place the now radiant piece back onto its dedicated, charcoal velvet-lined tray on the solid oak workbench. The softest bun-in of silver meeting plush fabric is barely a whisper in the quiet utility room, where the faint, clean scent of the specialized polish still subtly lingers, mingling with the earthy aroma of aged wood and a trace of cedar from nearby shelving. You lean back slightly into the sturdy wooden stool, allowing your gaze to slowly drift over the collection of exquisite antique pieces, each now catching the gentle, muted light of the early evening, with a renewed, almost ethereal brilliance. The soft sheen on each delicate curve, each intricate detail, invites a moment of profound, quiet appreciation. Your eyes settle upon a small, perfectly formed pair of silver sugar tongs, its delicate filigree shimmering. It feels cool, balanced, almost alive, in your hand, its tiny articulated mechanism smooth and silent as you test its gentle clasp. With a fresh, impeccably soft linen cloth, its fibers whispering against each other, you begin to lightly buff its surface, coaxing an even deeper, more profound shine from the cool, precious metal. As your hand moves in gentle, rhythmic circles, a fleeting, tender memory surfaces within your mind. A quiet, sun-drenched morning in a grand dining room, the faint, comforting clatter of delicate porcelain teacups, a soft, distant laugh echoing from a sunlit window, and the precise, elegant movement of these very tongs selecting a shimmering sugar cube. Selecting a shimmering sugar cube. The memory is warm, comforting like a distant echo, and fades as gently as it arrived, leaving only a lingering sense of profound peace. The soft, continuous whisper buff of the cloth against the silver continues its hypnotic, rhythmic dance. Next, your attention is drawn to a small, oval silver picture frame, its ornate, scrolled edges now gleaming with a subtle, antique splendor. You pick it up, feeling the pleasing, substantial weight, the familiar coolness of the metal against your palm. You give it a final, delicate polish, with another clean section of the soft linen, watching as the muted evening light dances across its refreshed mirror-like surface. You recall another distant memory. A cozy evening spent by a gently flickering fire, the soft, crisp turning of book pages, and this very frame resting on a nearby polished table, holding a cherished, sepia-toned image of a loved one. The memory is soft, indistinct, like a half-forgotten dream, but it brings a profound, quiet contentment, a gentle warmth. Finally, your fingers move to a miniature silver thimble, etched with tiny, almost invisible floral patterns. You turn it over, feeling the smooth, slightly textured surface, imagining the countless stitches it guided. A memory of soft, quiet industry, the faint rhythmic tap-tap-tap of a needle, emerges, a quiet comfort. You place it carefully back among the other small treasures. The entire collection now shimmers with a restored brilliance, a testament to careful attention and gentle, unhurried work. The utility room settles into a deeper, pervasive quiet, filled with the faint, clean scent of cared-for treasures. Your breathing slows, growing calm and even, matching the steady rhythm of the deepening evening. All is profoundly tranquil and in perfect, serene order. The subtle, clean scent of polished silver recedes, replaced by the warm, rich fragrance of aged leather, delicate beeswax, and the faint, sweet perfume of blooming lilies as you step into the grand salon. The deep, settled quiet of the utility room gives way to an expansive, hushed elegance here, where the late evening light, now a gentle, deep indigo, filters through tall, velvet-draped windows. The air is still, carrying the promise of a peaceful evening. Your gaze drifts across the opulent space, which glows with the soft, diffused light from antique brass wall sconces, their amber glow reflecting gently on the highly polished mahogany of a grand piano. Plush Persian rugs, intricate with deep jewel tones, cushion your steps, absorbing any sound. You walk slowly, feeling the soft, thick pile beneath your feet, towards a deep, inviting armchair upholstered in a rich, dark emerald velvet. Seated gracefully in the center of the room, almost a part of the elegant decor, is a private cellist. Their presence is one of complete quiet focus, their head bowed slightly over the instrument. The cello itself, a magnificent piece of aged wood, rests against their shoulder, its rich, dark mahogany gleaming softly under the subdued light. Their fingers are poised, motionless for a brief, expectant moment. Then, a low, resonant note emerges, a deep, velvety sound that seems to vibrate through the very air of the salon. It's a sound that you feel as much as hear, a profound, calming hum that settles gently into your chest. The bow moves with an effortless, fluid grace across the strings, coaxing another pure, sustained tone, each note unfolding slowly, deliberately into the quiet space. The rich timbre of the cello is a soothing balm, washing away any lingering thoughts. You settle deeper into the velvet armchair, feeling the luxurious fabric yield to your form, supporting you completely. Your eyes close for a moment, allowing the deep, sonorous vibrations of the cello to envelop you, to carry you. You hear the faint, delicate scrape of horsehair against string, the subtle shifting of the cellist's fingers on the fretboard, each minute's sound contributing to the tapestry of gentle melody. The scent of the salon, a refined blend of old wood and fresh flowers, grounds you. Your breathing slows, growing deep and even, harmonizing with the unhurried rhythm of the music. The melodies intertwine, a quiet embrace, carrying you further into profound calm. The deep, resonant hum of the cello continues to fill the opulent salon, a velvety current in the cool, still air that seems to quiet all other sounds. You feel the profound vibrations of each note settling gently into the very fabric of the room, and within your own chest, a soothing, harmonious echo. The late evening light, now a rich, deep indigo, casts long, soft shadows across the polished mahogany of the grand piano, reflecting the subtle glow from the antique brass sconces. You sink deeper into the plush depths of the emerald velvet armchair, feeling its luxurious softness yield further beneath your weight. The cushions, plump and welcoming, support you completely, allowing your body to release any lingering tension. The faint, sweet perfume of lilies and the grounding aroma of aged leather from the furniture intertwine, creating a tranquil olfactory cocoon around you. Your eyelids feel heavy, a gentle weight, as the music washes over you. The cellist, a graceful, still figure in the soft, diffused light, continues their unhurried performance. You listen intently to the deliberate, almost languid movement of the bow across the strings, hearing the delicate friction of horsehair against gut. Each sustained note stretches out, reaching its peak before slowly, imperceptibly, fading into the rich, warm silence that follows, only to be replaced by another equally pure, resonant tone. The subtle shift of fingers on the fretboard, a faint, rhythmic tap-tap, is absorbed by the deep, velvet drapes. You feel the deep, sonorous melodies physically, a gentle ripple moving through the floorboards beneath your feet, up through the velvet cushions, and into your very core. It's a sensation of being completely enveloped, held in a warm, resonant embrace. Your breathing naturally begins to deepen, slowing to match the unhurried, measured pace of the cello's lament. A quiet conversation between sound and silence. The rhythmic pulse of your own heart softens, synchronizing with the music. Your gaze, heavy-lidded, drifts towards the tall velvet-draped windows, now reflecting the salon's dim interior like dark, polished mirrors. Outside, the city's distant, vibrant energy has faded into a barely audible thrum, a muffled whisper that only emphasizes the profound quiet within these walls. The exquisite craftsmanship of the cello, a dark, gleaming form, catches the ambient light with a quiet dignity, almost breathing with the music it creates. The last, lingering note gently fades into the silence, a soft whisper that echoes only in your quiet mind. The profound calm is complete, a deep, pervasive peace that settles around you like a soft, enveloping blanket. Your body feels heavy, deeply relaxed, at one with the stillness. Every sensation is a profound invitation to simply rest, to drift. The last profound note of the cello gently fades into the opulent salon's deep quiet, leaving a pervasive sense of calm that lingers in the still air. You rise slowly from the emerald velvet armchair, feeling its soft embrace reluctantly release your form, as a different, cooler air beckons from beyond a discreet, heavy door. With unhurried grace, you step across the threshold into the expansive dome of your private rooftop observatory, where the late evening has fully deepened into a rich, velvety night, painted with the first delicate pinpricks of distant stars. An immediate, invigorating coolness washes over your skin, a refreshing contrast to the salon's lingering warmth. The air here is crisp, clean, carrying a faint, subtle metallic scent that hints at the precision instruments housed within this silent sanctuary. Above, the grand, curved ceiling of the observatory is smoothly retracted with a barely perceptible whisper of mechanisms, revealing the vast, inky expanse of the night sky, a boundless canvas. Your bare feet find the cool, polished slate floor, its smooth, firm surface grounding you firmly in this elevated realm, high above the city. Your gaze is drawn instinctively to the colossal gleaming telescope, a true marvel of engineering and design, commanding the center of the dome. Its dark, polished metal housing, a deep, muted charcoal, reflects the faint ambient light from distant skyscrapers like scattered pearls. You approach it slowly, reverently, your hand reaching out to touch its cool, smooth surface, feeling the subtle, almost imperceptible vibration of its perfectly balanced internal mechanisms. The faintest, rhythmic whir of its quiet internal motors, a soft, hypnotic hum, is the only sound accompanying its silent, patient vigil, a promise of cosmic wonders. You lean gently against the polished, dark chrome railing that encircles the observation platform, its cool, smooth metal, a steady and reassuring support. Your eyes turn upward, slowly scanning the vast, deepening indigo sky, a canvas of unimaginable depth. And there, emerging majestically and with an unhurried grace above the distant, twinkling city skyline, is the moon. It is a luminous, silvery orb, an ancient, serene presence, its familiar craters and vast, shadowy seas, subtly etched in ghostly silver and grays against the dark velvet of the night. Its slow, deliberate ascent is a profound testament to timeless, celestial motion, a gentle, unhurried progression across the silent heavens. Below, the sprawling tapestry of city lights twinkles like countless scattered diamonds, a vibrant, distant glow that feels utterly separate from the profound, encompassing silence surrounding you at this height. Here, amidst the crisp, cool air and the immense vastness above, a profound sense of cosmic perspective settles deep within you, a quiet awareness of your minute, yet cherished, place in the grand, silent universe. Your breathing deepens further, slowing effortlessly to match the unhurried, majestic rhythm of the moon's eternal journey across the firmament. The clean, pure night air fills your lungs, a refreshing balm. All thoughts become as distant and shimmering as the most remote stars, gradually replaced by an all-encompassing, deep, expansive calm, an unshakable, profound peace. The moon, silent and luminous, continues its unceasing, gentle climb, a watchful eye in the velvety night, inviting you further into restful awareness. The moon, a luminous and familiar presence, continues its unhurried journey across the silent canvas of the night sky, but your gaze, now softened and expansive, begins to drift beyond its silvery glow. The cool, crisp air of the rooftop observatory settles around you, invigorating yet deeply calming, carrying the faint, subtle metallic scent of the precise instruments. The polished slate floor beneath your bare feet retains its pleasant coolness, a grounding anchor in the immense vastness above. You turn gently from the telescope, its dark, polished metal housing a silent sentinel in the dim, ambient light, and lean back fully against the smooth, cool chrome railing. The receding, curved dome of the observatory frames the celestial theater above, revealing an unimaginable depth. Your eyes slowly adjust, becoming accustomed to the profound darkness, and as they do, the sky truly begins to unfold. It is a breathtaking tapestry woven with countless shimmering stars, each one a distant, silent jewel scattered across the velvet blackness. The sheer number is almost overwhelming, yet profoundly peaceful. You allow your gaze to wander freely, tracing the delicate, almost imperceptible trails of light that connect distant constellations, ancient patterns that have guided countless generations. The subtle, crystalline glitter of the Milky Way, a faint, luminous cloud of light, stretches across the firmament, a silent river of stars. There is no sound up here, save for the faintest, almost inaudible whisper of a high-altitude breeze, a barely there breath against your cheek, and the distant, muted hum of the city far, far below, now a mere echo, a lullaby of civilization. The coolness of the night air feels soft on your exposed skin, a gentle caress that deepens your connection to this quiet, expansive moment. You take a slow, deep breath, filling your lungs with the pure, clean essence of the night, feeling the profound stillness permeate your entire being. Each star, a tiny, unwavering point of light, seems to pulse with an ancient, patient energy, unhurried, constant, eternally distant. The profound, tranquil silence of the cosmos wraps around you, a soft, enveloping blanket. You find yourself drifting deeper into this vast, silent expanse, your own thoughts becoming as remote and shimmering as the most distant constellations. The polished, dark chrome of the railing feels smooth and cool beneath your fingers, a grounding sensation in the ethereal quiet. The quiet wonder of the universe holds you, gently, completely, in its timeless embrace. Everything is still. Everything is at peace. Your breathing slows further, mirroring the unhurried, majestic sweep of the starlit sky, an infinite, quiet calm. The profound coolness of the rooftop observatory gently recedes as you step back inside, the immense silence giving way to a different, intimate quiet. A soft, almost imperceptible click of the door seals the vast, starlit sky behind you. You descend slowly in a private elevator, its motion a smooth, barely there hum, feeling the subtle transition as the crisp night air softens into the welcoming warmth of your penthouse. You arrive with an elegant, silent glide into the expansive, impeccably designed kitchen. The air here is immediately infused with a clean, inviting aroma, a subtle blend of fresh herbs, and a faint, sweet hint of citrus, a refreshing contrast to the metallic scent of the observatory. Soft, recessed lighting casts a warm, even glow across the large island, its surface of cool, pristine white marble gleaming softly. Gleaming stainless steel appliances reflect the light with quiet dignity. You glide across the wide, dark oak floorboards, feeling their smooth, cool surface beneath your feet, towards the meticulously arranged array of ingredients. Your fingers reach for a basket of ripe heirloom tomatoes, their skin a vibrant, varied tapestry of deep reds and sunset oranges. You feel their plump, smooth weight in your palm. The faint, earthy scent of their vine-ripened freshness rising as you place them gently on the marble. Beside them, a small, polished wooden bowl holds a collection of aromatic fresh basil leaves, their delicate, velvety texture a soft invitation. You gently pinch a single leaf, inhaling its sweet, peppery fragrance. You select a long, gleaming chef's knife from its magnetic strip, feeling the balanced weight of the handle, the subtle coolness of its sharp blade. With unhurried precision, you begin to slice the tomatoes. The knife moves with an effortless, rhythmic grace, producing soft, clean, toothwack sounds as it meets the smooth surface of the cutting board. Each slice is perfectly even, releasing a burst of fresh, juicy scent that enriches the air. The vibrant red flesh of the tomatoes gleams under the focused light. You then gather a handful of fresh basil, its delicate leaves cool and pliable. With a series of soft, precise snips of tiny kitchen shears, you chiffonade the leaves, creating a delicate green flurry. The aroma intensifies, a verdant whisper blending with the tomato. This quiet, focused preparation, the gentle sounds and fresh scents, settles you deeper into the meditative rhythm of creating. The kitchen, with its soft light and comforting sounds, becomes a peaceful haven, drawing you further into the profound calm of the evening. Every movement is deliberate, every sensation clear, unhurried. The gentle aroma of fresh ingredients fills the air. The vibrant, fresh aroma of sliced heirloom tomatoes and chiffonaded basil still subtly fills the pristine air of your kitchen, mingling with the clean scent of marble and polished oak. The rhythmic, gentle thwack of the chef's knife and the delicate snips of the shears have ceased, giving way to a new, quiet focus, the art of presentation. Soft, recessed lighting continues to cast an even, warm glow across the gleaming white marble island, illuminating the prepared ingredients. You reach for a large, impeccably smooth porcelain serving platter, its cool, substantial weight settling comfortably in your hands. The surface is pristine, a blank canvas awaiting your gentle artistry. You carefully place it on the clean marble, hearing only the softest, almost imperceptible slide of porcelain against stone, a precise, satisfying sound in the profound quiet. With unhurried precision, you begin to arrange the glistening slices of heirloom tomatoes. Each disc of vibrant red and orange is placed thoughtfully, overlapping subtly, creating a harmonious mosaic of color and texture. Your fingers move with delicate care, ensuring each slice rests perfectly. A faint, fresh, juicy scent rises with each movement, a whisper of ripe summer sweetness. Then, with an equally gentle hand, you scatter the fine emerald green ribbons of basil over the tomatoes, their delicate texture, a soft counterpoint to the smoothness of the fruit. The verdant aroma of the basil intensifies, a grounding, sweet fragrance that subtly refreshes the air. Your gaze then drifts to a small, hand-blown glass bowl filled with tiny, delicate, edible blossoms, perhaps viola petals in shades of deep purple and soft yellow, or delicate white borage flowers. Each tiny bloom is a miniature work of art. You carefully select a few, their cool, soft petals, almost weightless against your fingertips. With exquisite care, you place them thoughtfully among the basil and tomatoes, creating delicate splashes of color, a subtle visual poetry. There's no sound, only the delicate precision of your movements, a profound silence, broken only by the soft etu's tap of a blossom settling onto the platter. You step back, allowing your eyes to gently absorb the entire composition. The delicate arrangement of colors, textures, and subtle aromas is complete, a miniature edible landscape. The clean, pure lines of the porcelain platter frame the vibrant bounty, each element perfectly balanced. A quiet satisfaction settles deep within you, a gentle contentment born of meticulous attention and unhurried craft. The kitchen remains bathed in soft light, a peaceful haven of culinary creativity. The subtle, integrated aromas continue to fill the air, a constant, gentle embrace, deepening your sense of serene calm. Your breathing slows further, mirroring the stillness of the beautifully presented dish, anticipating a quiet, luxurious meal. The last, lingering aroma of fresh basil and heirloom tomatoes gently recedes as you depart the kitchen's warm glow. A subtle, almost imperceptible swish of a discreet panel, disguised as part of the wall, seals you off. You step into a new, hushed realm, a specialized, climate-controlled annex designed for your most precious collection. The air here is immediately cooler, perfectly still, carrying the unmistakable, faint perfume of ancient parchment, supple leather, and a delicate, almost sweet scent of centuries-old paper. A profoundly calming aroma that fills the tranquil space. Soft, indirect lighting, carefully calibrated to preserve the delicate materials, casts a gentle amber glow across the dark, polished oak floorboards. Your soft-soled shoes make barely a sound as you glide across the smooth surface, your gaze drawn to the custom-built, temperature-controlled display cases lining the walls. Within them, like sleeping jewels, rest your collection of ancient illuminated manuscripts, their exquisite bindings of richly toned leather and intricate metalwork gleaming softly in the dim light, each a silent testament to meticulous artistry and enduring history. You approach a long, low display table, its thick glass top cool and smooth to the touch, and carefully unlatch a discreet brass mechanism, a soft, precise click echoing in the profound quiet. With exquisite care, you reach for a specific volume, its heavy, worn leather binding surprisingly cool beneath your fingertips. You feel the subtle texture of the raised tooling, the slight imperfections that tell a story of countless hands. The ancient book lifts with a satisfying, comforting weight, a tangible link to a distant past, a whisper of time. You lay it gently on a padded velvet stand, its dark, plush fabric providing a soft cradle. With extreme tenderness, you unfasten the delicate metal clasps, hearing a soft, almost imperceptible torse less. You then slowly, carefully open the vellum covers. A faint, almost inaudible rustle of ancient pages, brittle yet resilient, fills the air as they respond to the subtle shift in air pressure. The internal pages, surprisingly vibrant, reveal exquisitely painted miniatures, their gold leaf still shimmering with a quiet brilliance, and ornate, hand-calligraphed text in shades of cinnabar and lapis lazuli. The precise strokes of the artist are still clear, a quiet wonder. You trace the intricate patterns of the illuminated letters with your gaze, noticing the minute variations in pigment, the delicate way the light catches the raised gold. The profound quiet of the annex allows for complete immersion, every detail a discovery. This careful, unhurried organization is a meditative act, a quiet connection across centuries. The subtle aroma of parchment deepens around you, a grounding scent of history. Your breathing slows, becoming gentle and even, matching the stillness of the room, held in a deep, profound reverence. Everything here is preserved, treasured, eternally peaceful. The profound quiet of the specialized annex deepens around you, unbroken save for the delicate, almost imperceptible rustle of ancient vellum as you continue to meticulously organize your collection. The faint, sweet aroma of centuries-old parchment and fine leather remains a constant, comforting presence in the cool, still air. Soft, indirect amber lighting, specifically designed to protect these delicate treasures, casts a gentle glow across the oak floorboards and the display table. Your fingers, moving with exquisite care, gently smooth a slightly curled edge of a page, feeling the distinct, almost silken texture of the aged vellum. It's cool, resilient, and utterly unique beneath your touch. The faint, papery whisper it makes is a singular sound in the profound silence, a gentle echo of countless hands that have touched these very pages across the span of history. You notice a tiny, almost invisible imperfection in the vellum, a subtle marring that only adds to its authentic story. You pause, allowing your gaze to linger on an intricately drawn initial, perhaps a deep blue, A, adorned with shimmering gold leaf and delicate tendrils of crimson ink. The precise strokes of the scribe, the vibrant pigments that have defied centuries, are a testament to devoted artistry. You trace the intricate lines with your eyes, almost feeling the pen's movement, a quiet communion with the long-lost artisan. The subtle way the gold leaf catches and reflects the dim light adds a quiet, living dimension to the ancient artwork. With the utmost tenderness, you slowly turn another page. The action is deliberate, unhurried, creating another soft, almost meditative whisper of vellum against vellum. This new page reveals a detailed, marginal illustration, perhaps a tiny, whimsical creature peeking from beneath a flourishing vine, its colors still remarkably fresh. A faint, almost imperceptible shift in the air, caused by your movement, stirs the gentle fragrance of the parchment, momentarily intensifying its presence. You continue this unhurried process, moving from page to page, allowing yourself to be entirely absorbed by the delicate details, the silent narratives of each manuscript. The heavy, polished wood of the display table feels solid and grounding beneath your forearms, a constant, reassuring presence. Each soft turn of a page, each visual discovery, deepens your sense of connection to the past, a quiet act of preservation. The cool, still air, the subtle scent, and the profound silence create a cocoon of calm. The task is not rushed, but savored, each gesture a tribute to the enduring power of knowledge and art. Your breathing slows, becoming deep and even, harmonizing with the profound stillness of the room, mirroring the unhurried passage of time. The exquisite beauty and rich history held within these vellum pages envelop you completely, leading you further into a deep, pervasive tranquility. Everything is preserved, everything is at peace, and time seems to stand beautifully still. The deep ancient scent of parchment and fine leather from your manuscript annex slowly recedes, replaced by the profound freshness of the sea. You step through a discreet archway, its heavy wooden doors swinging silently shut behind you, and emerge into the cool, pre-dawn twilight. The air is immediately invigorating, crisp and pure, carrying the unmistakable, clean aroma of salt and damp sand. Your private beach stretches out before you, an undisturbed expanse bathed in the soft, ethereal light of the very first hint of dawn. Your bare feet meet the cool, fine grains of sand, yielding softly with each unhurried step. The texture is smooth, almost silken, a gentle caress beneath your soles. Ahead, the vast expanse of the ocean whispers to you, its rhythmic, gentle, more of waves barely audible in the profound stillness of this early hour. The sky above is a canvas of soft, muted grays and nascent pinks, slowly brightening along the distant horizon, a silent promise of the sun's imminent arrival. You begin a slow, solitary walk along the water's edge, allowing the cool, foamy fringe of each retreating wave to lightly brush your ankles. The sensation is cleansing, refreshing, a delicate coolness against your skin. Small, perfectly formed shells, pearlescent and intricate, lie scattered along the tide line, their smooth surfaces still damp from the night's ebb. You pause, bending slightly, and gently pick up a single pale conch, feeling its delicate, cool weight in your palm, its spiral a perfect, ancient form. The distant, lonely cry of a solitary seagull drifts on the crisp morning breeze, a soft, ethereal sound that emphasizes the vast, encompassing quietude. You continue your unhurried stroll, leaving only a faint, temporary imprint in the smooth, wet sand with each deliberate step. The soft, rhythmic lapping of the waves against the shore is a hypnotic cadence, a natural metronome for your slow, even breathing. The sky brightens further, painting the distant clouds with streaks of rose gold and soft lavender. The vast, tranquil expanse of the sea stretches endlessly before you, its surface a mirror of the soft, shifting sky. The profound solitude here is deeply calming, a balm for the spirit. The clean, salty air fills your lungs, invigorating yet peaceful. You feel a quiet harmony with the awakening world, a sense of timeless connection to the rhythm of the ocean. This gentle morning ritual, an unhurried communion with nature, deepens your sense of peace. The soft, rhythmic ebb and flow of the waves continues, a constant, lulling sound, drawing you further into a deep, pervasive tranquility. The horizon slowly glows, a silent invitation to the new day, and everything is still, waiting. The cool, fine grains of sand still yield softly beneath your bare feet as you continue your solitary walk along the private beach. The gentle, rhythmic show of waves, a continuous, soothing murmur in the soft, pre-dawn light. The air remains crisp and pure, imbued with the unmistakable, clean aroma of salt and damp earth. Now your gaze shifts, drawn to the subtle treasures scattered along the receding tide line. A quiet hunt beginning. You step closer to where the ocean's last kiss left its mark, moving slowly, deliberately, allowing your toes to sink into the cool, wet sand. Your eyes scan the glistening, variegated surface, searching for faint glints of color, the telltale smooth edges of rare sea glass. Each tiny shell, each fragment of driftwood, is observed with unhurried attention, part of the quiet mosaic of the shore. The subtle squish of waterlogged sand beneath your feet is a soft, satisfying sound, a whisper of the ocean's embrace. Suddenly, a flash of muted aquamarine catches your eye, half buried near a cluster of smooth, dark pebbles. You bend slowly, gracefully, your fingers brushing the cool, damp sand. With gentle precision, you unearth a small, perfectly frosted piece of sea glass, its edges exquisitely tumbled smooth by countless tides. It feels cool, almost velvety, against your fingertips, a miniature gem sculpted by the ceaseless work of the ocean. Its subtle color, a soft sea-worn blue, deepens in your palm as you hold it to the nascent light. You continue your unhurried search, each slow step a meditation. A faint, almost imperceptible clink of a small pebble rolling in the gentle wash of a wave draws your attention further down the shore. You find another piece of sea glass, this one a delicate shade of milky green, its surface opaque and smooth, still cool from the ocean. The tactile sensation of the cool, polished glass, worn by time and tide, brings a profound sense of connection to the vast, ancient rhythm of the sea. The gentle, consistent rhythm of the waves continues, a lulling sound, deepening the pervasive sense of peace. The sky brightens further, painting the distant horizon with soft, ethereal hues of pale gold and lavender, casting a softer, more pervasive glow over the beach. The gentle coolness of the sand underfoot is a constant, grounding sensation. Each piece of sea glass you discover is a tiny, silent testament to patience and transformation, a quiet treasure. You hold the small, smooth collection in your open palm, admiring their muted colors and worn textures, feeling a deep, quiet contentment settle within you, a profound sense of harmony with the timeless, unhurried processes of nature. Your breathing softens, deepens, mirroring the endless, gentle ebb and flow of the quiet ocean. All is tranquil, utterly peaceful. The cool, wet sand beneath your bare feet slowly gives way to a warmer, firmer path as you ascend from the private beach, leaving the rhythmic whisper of the waves behind. A subtle wooden gate, richly carved, swings silently inward, welcoming you into your secluded, enclosed garden. The air here is immediately softer, warmer, thick with the delicate, sweet scent of blooming roses and damp, fertile earth, a soothing contrast to the bracing saltiness of the sea. The sunlight, now higher in the mid-morning sky, filters gently through the intricate canopy of ancient espaliered fruit trees and climbing vines, casting a mesmerizing dance of dappled light and soft, shifting shadows across the meticulously tended gravel paths. Small, perfectly formed dew droplets still cling to the velvety petals of a nearby camellia, shimmering like tiny jewels as you glide past. The vibrant greens of hydrangeas and the deep purples of irises create a living tapestry. The distant, almost imperceptible hum of industrious bees, a gentle, lulling drone, drifts on the still, warm air, blending with the soft rustle of leaves. Your unhurried steps lead you along a winding path, bordered by fragrant lavender bushes whose soft, silvery green foliage brushes lightly against your legs, releasing a subtle, calming perfume. Ahead, nestled amidst a cascade of flowering wisteria, a deep, comfortable chaise lounge, crafted from smoothly polished teak, beckons. Its plump cushions, upholstered in a soft, natural linen, are already warmed by the sun, awaiting your presence. You settle slowly onto the chaise lounge, feeling the cool, smooth teak beneath your hands as you recline. The linen cushions yield gently, supporting your form with exquisite comfort, enveloping you in their softness and a faint, freshly laundered scent. The warmth of the sun, filtered and softened by the dappled leaves above, bathes your face and outstretched limbs, a delicate, pervasive heat that penetrates deep into your muscles, encouraging a profound release of tension. A faint, almost imperceptible sigh escapes you, a quiet surrender to the moment as the fabric cradles you. You close your eyes, allowing the gentle warmth to sink in fully, feeling the delicate patterns of light and shadow shift across your eyelids. The quiet rustle of the leaves, stirred by an invisible breeze, becomes a steady hypnotic whisper. The sweet, rich scent of the garden wraps around you, a fragrant cocoon of peace. Your breathing deepens, slowing effortlessly, aligning with the unhurried rhythm of nature. All thoughts dissipate, becoming as light and ephemeral as the dust motes dancing in the sunbeams. This is a place of profound stillness, a gentle, timeless embrace, holding you in its quiet perfection. The gentle warmth of the mid-morning sun, softened by the delicate canopy of leaves, continues to bathe your skin as you recline deeper into the plush linen cushions of the teak chaise lounge. The sweet, earthy scent of blooming roses and damp soil from the enclosed garden surrounds you, a comforting embrace. The distant, lulling drone of industrious bees, a steady, hypnotic hum, drifts on the still, warm air, blending seamlessly with the barely audible rustle of leaves stirred by an unseen gentle breeze. Your gaze, soft and unfocused, drifts from the dappled light patterns dancing on the gravel path to a large, vibrant green fern nestled in a cool, shaded corner nearby. Its fronds are a cascade of intricate, delicate lacework, each leaflet a miniature work of art. The deep, rich emerald color of its foliage is intensely calming, a cool counterpoint to the soft warmth of the sun on your face. The air around the fern feels slightly cooler, damper, a microclimate of tranquil green. You notice, almost imperceptibly at first, a tiny, tightly coiled fiddlehead at the very base of the fern, a delicate, velvety spiral. It is a promise of new life, unfurling with an ancient, unhurried patience. Your eyes settle on this nascent frond, observing its slow, deliberate growth, a silent ballet of expansion. There is no sound as it uncoils, no rush, just a continuous, almost glacial progression, a testament to nature's profound, quiet rhythm. The soft light filters down, highlighting the tiny, almost invisible hairs on its nascent stem. You lift a hand, allowing your fingertips to gently brush against the soft, cool texture of a mature fern frond nearby, feeling its delicate, feathery structure. The dampness of the air, infused with the subtle green scent of the plant itself, is refreshing and pure. You pull your hand back, returning your attention to the silent, unfolding fiddlehead, its process, a captivating, deeply calming meditation. The slight movement of a delicate spiderweb, catching a sunbeam and shimmering with an ethereal glow, draws your eye for a moment before returning to the fern. The garden holds you in its embrace, a haven of exquisite, unhurried growth. The continuous, soft sounds of nature, the subtle scents, and the gentle warmth of the sun create a profound sense of peace. Your breathing deepens further, slowing effortlessly to match the tranquil, ancient rhythm of the fern's silent, majestic unfurling. You are simply present, deeply connected to this moment of quiet, continuous life, allowing yourself to drift further into the profound stillness. The world outside is distant, forgotten, replaced by this utterly serene, verdant calm. The gentle warmth of the sun-dappled enclosed garden slowly recedes as you step back into the cool, still air of your private study, leaving behind the quiet, unhurried unfurling of the fern fronds. The mid-morning light, softened by tall, linen-shaded windows, casts a tranquil glow across the familiar dark oak floorboards. A subtle, comforting scent of aged paper and polished mahogany fills the hushed space, inviting a different kind of calm, a deeper, more focused serenity. You approach your grand mahogany desk, its rich, dark surface gleaming softly, a silent testament to countless hours of contemplation. You settle into the deep leather-bound armchair, feeling the smooth, cool leather yield with a gentle sigh beneath you. Your hands rest on the cool, expansive surface of the desk, feeling its solid, unwavering presence, a grounding anchor for the deliberate task ahead. From a slim, elegant drawer, you carefully retrieve a sheet of thick, creamy stationery, its edges deckled, its surface impossibly smooth beneath your fingertips. A subtle, clean, almost imperceptible scent of cotton and linen rises from the fine paper. You then select a matching envelope, its weight equally substantial, and place both gently on the polished desk before you, hearing only the softest, delicate whisper of paper against wood. Next, your fingers reach for a slender, ornate case crafted from dark, polished ebony. With a delicate, precise movement, you unlatch its tiny silver clasp, a soft, almost inaudible click. Inside, nestled on a bed of dark velvet, rests your finest fountain pen, its polished gold nib catching the soft light with a quiet gleam. The cool, balanced weight of the pen feels instantly familiar, a comfortable extension of your hand. You gently lift it, feeling the smooth, cool barrel against your skin. With unhurried care, you twist the barrel of the pen, feeling the slight resistance as the internal mechanism engages. Then, you reach for a small, heavy bottle of deep indigo ink, its glass cool and smooth. You carefully unscrew its cap, a soft, satisfying *TH walk, releasing a faint, earthy aroma of pure, rich ink into the still air. With a slow, steady hand, you immerse the gleaming nib into the dark, shimmering liquid, watching as the pen quietly draws the ink into its reservoir, a small, visible transformation. The soft drip-drip of excess ink falling back into the bottle is a delicate, precise sound. You then carefully recap the ink bottle, a soft final click, and pause for a moment, holding the now-filled pen, feeling its subtle readiness. Your gaze rests on the blank page, pristine and inviting, awaiting the quiet unfolding of thought. The study is profoundly still, filled only with the faint scent of ink and aged wood, a quiet haven for concentration. Your breathing deepens, slowing to match the unhurried rhythm of the prepared moment. All is ready. All is calm. The faint, earthy aroma of rich indigo ink still subtly perfumes the air around your grand mahogany desk, a quiet testament to the carefully penned letter now complete. You lean back slightly in the deep leather armchair, feeling its familiar, cool embrace, allowing the mid-morning light to softly illuminate the fine, creamy stationery before you. The silence of the private study is profound, broken only by the gentle rustle of your clothes as you shift, a prelude to the next deliberate ritual. With unhurried grace, you reach for the sheet of fine stationery, its edges deckled, its surface impossibly smooth beneath your fingertips. Your hands move with a practiced precision, aligning the corners perfectly. The paper yields with a soft, satisfying crease, a delicate sound in the stillness, as you fold it once, then twice, transforming the flat page into a neat, compact rectangle. The faint, clean scent of cotton and linen rises from the paper as it folds, a subtle, fresh aroma. You then pick up the matching envelope, its substantial weight, a pleasing familiarity. Holding the folded letter delicately, you slide it slowly into the envelope's waiting opening. The paper glides smoothly, a soft, almost imperceptible whoosh of air escaping as it settles perfectly within its confines. The feel of the sealed flap beneath your finger is cool and smooth, ready for the next step. From a small, carved wooden box, you select a slender stick of deep crimson sealing wax, its polished surface cool and firm. You hold it gently over the faint, steady flame of a tiny, brass-handled lamp, watching as the heat slowly begins to soften the wax. A delicate, almost imperceptible scent of ancient resin and wood smoke begins to unfurl, a timeless aroma filling the immediate space around you. The wax glistens, a slow, gentle transformation from solid to liquid. As a small, perfect bead of molten wax forms, you carefully tilt the stick, allowing a single, iridescent drop to fall onto the precise center of the envelope's sealed flap. The wax is a rich, shimmering crimson, thick and viscous as it forms a small, glistening pool, spreading slowly, deliberately, with a soft, almost imperceptible plop onto the creamy paper. Its heat is a subtle, gentle warmth against the delicate stationery, not quite touching, but keenly sensed. Without hesitation, but with absolute calm, you swiftly bring down a heavy, antique brass seal, its intricate crest cool and smooth to the touch, pressing it firmly into the still molten wax. A soft, satisfying thud reverberates, quickly muffled by the dense silence. You hold the seal in place for a long, unhurried moment, allowing the wax to cool and harden around the intricate brass design, taking its impression. You feel the subtle, comforting resistance of the cooling wax against the metal. Finally, with a slow, gentle twist, you lift the brass seal, revealing a perfectly formed impression of your crest, etched with elegant precision into the deep crimson wax. The seal is crisp, clear, a tangible mark of authentic craftsmanship. The sealed letter lies before you, a finished piece, a silent testament to a timeless ritual. A profound sense of quiet completion settles over you. A deep, pervasive calm. The study remains hushed, embracing the stillness. The lingering scent of beeswax and rich ink from your study gently fades, replaced by the faint, crisp aroma of fine oils and polished metal as you step into a new, hushed environment. The mid-morning light, softer now, filters through tall, north-facing windows, casting an even, diffused glow across the meticulously organized workbenches of your bespoke watchmaking atelier. The air here is perfectly still, cool and clean, a silent sanctuary dedicated to the artistry of time. You move with unhurried grace across the smooth, pale oak floorboards, their polished surface reflecting the subdued light. Your soft-soled shoes make barely a whisper as you approach a long, elegant workbench crafted from dark, rich walnut. Seated at their stations are several master watchmakers, each hunched in quiet concentration, their faces illuminated by the focused beam of individual task lamps. Their movements are precise, economical, almost meditative. You position yourself discreetly behind one of the watchmakers. close enough to observe the intricate ballet of their hands, yet far enough not to disturb their profound concentration. The air is filled with the subtle, clean scent of fine clock oil, microscopic metal filings, and a faint, sweet aroma of polished wood. The soft, rhythmic click-click-click of tiny gears being set into place, the delicate scrape of a minuscule screwdriver, and the almost imperceptible spring being released are the only sounds, a delicate, metallic symphony of precision. The watchmaker, wearing a pristine white smock, holds a complex watch movement under a powerful loop, its intricate gears and springs a miniature universe of glittering brass and polished steel. Their breath is slow, steady, a testament to their deep focus. With infinitesimal care, using a pair of impossibly fine tweezers, they pick up a microscopic screw, its surface catching the light like a speck of stardust. The cool, balanced weight of the tweezers feels perfectly balanced in their skilled hands. You watch as the watchmaker gently, with exquisite precision, positions the tiny screw into its waiting hole. The delicate snick as it seats itself perfectly is almost inaudible, yet profoundly satisfying. Their movements are fluid, unhurried, each action a culmination of decades of expertise. The faint, rhythmic tick-tock-tick of a nearby finished timepiece, a gentle, mechanical heartbeat, adds another layer to the serene atmosphere, a constant reminder of time's quiet passage. The profound quiet of the atelier, punctuated only by these delicate, precise sounds, envelops you completely. There is an undeniable sense of timelessness here, a dedication to craft that transcends the fleeting moments. Your breathing slows, becoming deep and even, harmonizing with the deliberate, unhurried pace of the watchmaker's work. All thoughts dissipate, replaced by a quiet awe for the meticulous artistry. You feel a deep, pervasive calm, a serene awareness of the intricate dance of time itself, perfectly in order. The profound quiet of the watchmaking atelier deepens around you, unbroken save for the delicate, rhythmic sounds of precision. The subtle, clean scent of fine clock oil and polished metal remains constant in the cool, still air, a grounding aroma. You continue to stand discreetly behind the master watchmaker, observing their unwavering concentration under the focused beam of their task lamp, feeling the pervasive calm of their meticulous work. Your gaze remains fixed on the miniature universe of the open watch movement, held steady under the powerful loop. Each tiny gear, meticulously crafted from gleaming brass, spins with an almost imperceptible smoothness, a silent, balletic dance of intricate components. You notice the delicate, almost translucent ruby jewels embedded within the mechanism, tiny points of deep, rich color that catch and reflect the light with a subtle, internal fire. These jewels provide near-frictionless pivots for the delicate gears, ensuring flawless, enduring motion. The minute, almost hypnotic rotation of the balance wheel, a constant, steady oscillation, becomes the focal point of your attention. The soft, precise click-click-click of minuscule springs expanding and contracting, the delicate scrape of a tiny tool adjusting an almost invisible lever, and the barely audible toe-loping of metal on metal create a gentle, rhythmic soundscape. Each sound is so faint, so refined, that it seems to exist on the very edge of hearing, drawing you deeper into the profound stillness of the room. The air, cool and dry, carries these delicate sounds with perfect clarity, allowing every detail to register in your awareness. You observe the watchmaker's steady, unblinking eye through the loop, their complete absorption in the intricate task. Their hand, resting lightly on the workbench, is a model of unwavering calm, guiding the impossibly fine tweezers with an almost imperceptible precision. The tiny, almost imperceptible tick-tock-tick of the nearby finished timepiece, a gentle mechanical heartbeat, is a constant, soothing pulse, reminding you of the quiet, relentless march of time that these artisans so carefully master. The sheer dedication to such minute detail is profoundly mesmerizing. The sight of these tiny, perfectly engineered components working in such flawless harmony, each fulfilling its precise function, instills a deep sense of order and quiet purpose. The soft sheen of polished brass and steel, the delicate interplay of shadows and light within the mechanism, creates a silent, hypnotic spectacle. Your breathing slows, becoming gentle and even, aligning itself effortlessly with the delicate, rhythmic ticking. You feel a profound, quiet awe for the intricate dance of time contained within such a small space, a miniature cosmos of precision. The unhurried pace, the delicate sounds, and the visual harmony of the atelier combine to create an overwhelming sense of peace. All thoughts, like dust motes, settle and disappear, leaving only this deep, pervasive calm. You are completely absorbed, drifting, gently, in the hypnotic rhythm of the ticking mechanisms, an infinite, quiet awareness. The hypnotic precision of ticking gears and springs slowly recedes behind you, replaced by the profound, liquid quiet of a still canal. You step from the hushed elegance of the atelier into the soft embrace of the evening, the air immediately cooler, damp, and carrying the faint, clean scent of fresh water and ancient stone. The last, muted light of day softens into a deep, gentle twilight, bathing the narrow waterways in an ethereal glow. A private gondola, its sleek dark wood gleaming softly, awaits at a discreet stone landing. The gentle rocking of the vessel is almost imperceptible as you step gracefully into its plush, velvet-cushioned interior. The soft fabric yields beneath you, providing an immediate sense of luxurious comfort, enveloping you in its deep, dark hues. Your hand brushes against the cool, smooth, polished wood of the gunwale, feeling its exquisite craftsmanship, a subtle anchor in the quiet, undulating world. The gondolier, a silent, graceful figure in the stern, begins to pull, his movements fluid and unhurried. The long, slender oar dips silently into the dark, calm water, creating a soft, almost inaudible swish and a gentle ripple that spreads outwards from the hull. The gondola glides forward with an effortless, serene motion, leaving the stone landing behind. The faint, sweet aroma of distant night-blooming jasmine, carried on the cool, damp breeze, mixes delicately with the clean, earthy scent of the canal water, a refreshing, grounding perfume. You recline further into the soft cushions, allowing the gentle motion to lull you deeper into relaxation. Your gaze drifts along the ancient lamp-lit buildings that line the canal, their stone facades softened by the deepening evening shadows. Reflections of amber light from tiny wrought iron lanterns dance on the dark, undulating surface of the water, creating shifting, liquid patterns that mesmerize and calm. A subtle, distant murmur of city life, a soft, muted hum, echoes from beyond the narrow waterways, a faint, lulling backdrop that emphasizes your secluded peace. The cool, moist air caresses your skin, a refreshing contrast to the earlier warmth of the day. You feel the gentle, constant sway of the gondola, a rhythmic, cradling motion that seems to synchronize effortlessly with your own slowing breath. The quiet lap-lap of the water against the wooden hull is a continuous, hypnotic whisper, a liquid lullaby of the canals, endlessly repeating. You notice the deep, rich color of the dark, ancient water, reflecting the last vestiges of twilight, a profound, shifting mirror of the fading sky. A profound sense of peaceful drift settles over you, as if the gentle currents of the canal are carrying away all remaining thoughts. The rhythmic motion and soft, liquid sounds become an encompassing cocoon of tranquility. You are completely at peace, cradled by the quiet elegance of the evening voyage, slowly, effortlessly drifting into deeper calm. The ancient stone buildings glide by, silent sentinels in the deepening night, and everything is at rest. The gentle, cradling sway of your private gondola continues its unhurried journey through the calm, darkening canals, the sumptuously soft velvet cushions supporting you completely, the cool, damp evening air carrying the faint, clean scent of the water, and a distant whisper of night-blooming jasmine now softly wraps around you. The dim, ethereal glow of twilight has fully deepened into a profound night, making the ancient stone buildings that gracefully line the waterways appear as soft, indistinct silhouettes against the velvet backdrop of the sky. Your entire attention is now drawn to the water itself, a vast, dark mirror reflecting the muted world around you. The most prominent, yet incredibly soft sound is the consistent, rhythmic noli, noli, tolive, colive of the canal water against the sleek, dark, polished wood of the gondola's elegantly curved hull. It is a quiet, gentle whisper, a ceaseless, liquid drumbeat that seems to pulse with the very heart of the ancient canals. Each delicate splash is barely audible, yet profoundly present, a constant, lulling reassurance in the encompassing stillness, a sound that settles deep within your listening. The water slides smoothly along the richly varnished wood, creating an almost imperceptible friction. As the gondola glides silently onwards, propelled by the gondolier's quiet, practiced movements, you begin to notice the distant pinpricks of light. These are not just from elegant windows, but also from small, antique lanterns suspended along the time-worn stone banks, their amber and pale gold glows stretching and shimmering on the dark, undulating surface of the water. They create captivating, ever-changing reflections, dancing and distorting with the gentle ripples, elongating into slender, fluid streaks, then contracting into shimmering liquid pools. It is a silent, hypnotic visual symphony, a mesmerizing interplay of light and dark. The coolness of the damp velvet against your skin and the smooth, aged wood of the gunwale beneath your fingers are steady, grounding sensations amidst this fluid tapestry of light and shadow, connecting you to the very core of the moment. You recline further into the soft, deep embrace of the luxurious cushions, allowing your body to settle deeper, becoming almost one with the gentle, rhythmic rocking motion of the gondola. The air feels moist and refreshingly cool, a gentle, constant caress against your face and hands. The continuous, soft lap, lap, lap of the water against the hull becomes a seamless, natural part of your own slowing breath, a soothing lullaby woven from liquid sound. All thoughts become as fluid and fleeting as the shimmering reflections, gently dissolving into the pervasive, tranquil calm of the evening. The ancient, stately buildings continue their slow, unhurried glide past you, their quiet dignity and intricate stone details a comforting, enduring presence. The deep, rich color of the canal water holds the reflections with silent grace, a profound, dark canvas of liquid obsidian. You feel utterly at peace, completely suspended in this tranquil, liquid embrace, drifting effortlessly. The soft, rhythmic water continues its gentle work, a constant, soothing presence, deepening your state of profound restfulness, carrying you further into slumber. The gentle, rhythmic lap of water against the gondola's hull slowly recedes into a distant memory, replaced by the profound quiet of your personal chambers as the velvet cushions release you. You step from the cool, damp embrace of the canals, through a discreet, heavy door that swings silently shut, into the warm, hushed serenity of your bedroom. The deep night has fully settled, painting the outside world in shades of impenetrable indigo. But here, within these walls, soft, ambient lighting casts a gentle, ethereal glow across the expansive, polished oak floorboards. The air in the room is still, warm, and imbued with the faint, comforting scent of fresh linen and a subtle whisper of calming lavender, a fragrance specifically chosen for restful sleep. Your gaze drifts towards the grand four-poster bed, its dark, richly carved wood, a silent, inviting presence in the center of the room. The bed is waiting, already turned down, a pristine white duvet softly folded back, inviting you towards the ritual of preparing for a profound, undisturbed rest. You approach the bed, your bare feet finding the incredibly soft, deep pile of a thick wool rug, its texture yielding beneath you, absorbing any sound. With slow, deliberate movements, you reach for the first sheet, a vast expanse of cool, crisp Egyptian cotton, freshly laundered. Its texture against your fingertips is impossibly smooth, cool, almost silken. You unfurl it slowly, the soft, delicate snap of the fabric as it catches the air, then drifts down to settle over the mattress, a gentle, airy whisper in the profound quiet. Each corner is tucked with unhurried precision, the fabric smoothing effortlessly beneath your hands, taut and inviting. Next, you carefully select the duvet cover, another envelope of pristine, breathable linen, its woven fibers a reassuring, soft texture. With a quiet, almost meditative grace, you unfold it, allowing the air to fill it slightly, creating a soft, ethereal balloon before it descends over the plump duvet. The gentle rustle of the linen is a soft, continuous sound as you slowly align the corners, smoothing out any subtle creases with the flat of your palms. The fresh, clean scent of the fabric fills the air around you, a sensory promise of profound comfort. You then arrange the pillows, a collection of varying softness and support, each encased in its own cool, crisp linen pillowcase. You fluff them gently, feeling their substantial, yielding weight, positioning them just so, a precise placement that promises perfect repose. The soft thump of the pillow settling back onto the bed is muffled by the pristine linen, a sound of gentle completion. The surface of the bed is now a pristine, inviting expanse of cool, crisp white. A sense of deep, comforting order settles over you, a profound peace born of this unhurried ritual. The clean, fresh scents, the smooth, cool textures, and the soft, ambient light combine to create a sanctuary of absolute tranquility. Your breathing deepens, slowing to an effortless, even rhythm, mirroring the perfect stillness of the meticulously prepared bed. All is ready. All is perfectly calm. You are utterly, completely at peace, ready to surrender to the deep, embracing quiet of the night. The meticulously prepared bed, an expanse of pristine white linen and plump pillows, now rests invitingly in the soft, ambient glow of your bedroom, awaiting your complete surrender to sleep. The lingering, faint scent of freshly laundered cotton still subtly perfumes the warm, still air, blending with a delicate whisper of calming lavender. The profound quiet of the deep night embraces your chambers, an unbroken tranquility. You approach the bedside table, its cool, polished surface reflecting the subdued light. Your fingers reach for a slender, elegant glass bottle, its clear crystal catching the light. Inside, a shimmering, almost translucent liquid, imbued with the essence of pure lavender, waits. The bottle feels cool and smooth to your touch, its substantial weight comforting and familiar in your palm. A tiny, silver-toned atomizer top gleams faintly, ready for its gentle release. With unhurried grace, you lift the bottle, bringing it close to the first plump pillow, its cool, crisp linen pillowcase incredibly soft beneath your touch. You press the atomizer with a soft, deliberate Dacian click, releasing a fine, ethereal mist that diffuses gently over the fabric. The sound is barely a whisper, a delicate hiss that quickly dissolves into the pervasive quiet. Immediately, a concentrated, calming burst of pure lavender essence unfurls, filling the air around the pillow with its profoundly soothing fragrance. You move to the next pillow, repeating the tranquil ritual. Another soft click, another delicate hiss, and another wave of aromatic mist settles over the crisp linen, leaving behind a subtle, almost imperceptible coolness, a fleeting dampness that quickly dissipates. The scent deepens, becoming richer, more encompassing, weaving seamlessly with the fresh aroma of the clean sheets. Each pillow receives this gentle infusion, a quiet blessing for restful dreams, as you ensure its surface is perfectly scented. You then carefully place the slender bottle back onto the cool, polished surface of the bedside table, its task gently completed. The rich, calming aroma of lavender now thoroughly permeates the entire bedding, a soft, fragrant cloud inviting deep repose. The pristine white linens, subtly infused, seem to glow even softer in the dim, ambient light, promising warmth and profound comfort. The profound quiet of the room, now fragrant with the essence of peace, settles around you. The bed is entirely ready, a luxurious cocoon of cool, soft linen and comforting fragrance, awaiting your full embrace. A deep sense of peaceful anticipation settles over you, a quiet readiness to surrender to the coming night. Your breathing naturally deepens, slowing to an effortless, even rhythm already attuned to the serene, fragrant calm of your sanctuary. All is profoundly tranquil, perfectly prepared. The delicate, soothing aroma of lavender mist, now subtly infused throughout the crisp, pristine linens, hovers gently in the warm, still air of your bedroom. The profoundly quiet, deep night has completely enveloped the world outside, making the soft, ambient light within your chambers feel like a private, luminous cocoon. The meticulously prepared bed, an expanse of cool, fresh silk and plump pillows, beckons with an irresistible promise of profound repose. You move with unhurried grace across the deeply piled wool rug, its soft texture cushioning each silent step, absorbing any sound. Your bare feet find the familiar coolness of the polished oak floorboards for a moment before they sink back into the yielding softness of the rug. The anticipation of rest is a gentle, comforting presence within you. As you approach the grand four-poster bed, its dark, richly carved wood seems to offer a silent welcome, its presence a solid, reassuring anchor in the tranquil room. With slow, deliberate movements, your hands reach for the edge of the luxuriously soft silk duvet, its cool, smooth surface, a gentle invitation. You draw back the pristine white layers, feeling the delicate, whisper-soft rustle of the fabric as it yields, creating a small, airy sigh that quickly dissipates into the profound quiet. Beneath, the exquisitely smooth silk sheets, cool against your touch, reveal their inviting surface. The mattress beneath feels wonderfully yielding, subtly responsive to your anticipated weight, a soft, welcoming expanse. You ease yourself slowly onto the bed, a gentle, unhurried movement, allowing your body to sink deeply into the opulent comfort. The cool, impossibly soft silk glides against your skin with a delicate, continuous whisper, a sensation of pure, liquid luxury. The plump, lavender-infused pillows cradle your head and neck with a perfect, resilient softness, their delicate fragrance a quiet, aromatic embrace that soothes and calms. Your muscles, one by one, surrender their last vestiges of tension, dissolving into the enveloping softness of the silk and down. With a final, deep sigh, you draw the silk duvet up, its comforting, substantial weight settling gently over your form. The fabric, cool yet softly warming, wraps around you like a feather-light cloud, a breathable cocoon of exquisite comfort. The subtle scent of lavender, now closer to your face, deepens, becoming a pervasive, gentle presence, drawing your breath even further into a slow, rhythmic ease. The muted, distant hum of the city, a barely audible whisper from far below, only serves to emphasize the profound, enveloping silence within your personal sanctuary. You shift minutely, a faint, soft crinkle of silk, adjusting to find the perfect, most comfortable alignment. Your body feels heavy, utterly relaxed, suspended in a state of tranquil weightlessness. The coolness of the silk, the delicate lavender, and the deep, pervasive quiet combine to create an unshakable sense of peace. Your eyelids feel impossibly heavy, a gentle welcome weight, as your breathing slows to an almost imperceptible even rhythm. You are utterly, completely at peace, sinking deeper into the soft, luxurious embrace of your bed, adrift in perfect, undisturbed calm. Every sensation becomes softer, more distant. Every thought fades, leaving only this profound stillness. The cool, impossibly soft silk sheets, now perfectly smooth and lavender-infused, continue to enfold you completely as you settle deeper into the opulent comfort of your bespoke bed. The substantial yet delicate weight of the silk duvet rests gently over your form, a breathable, delicate embrace. The faint, sweet aroma of lavender is a pervasive, constant presence, softening the cool, still air of your bedroom, inviting your senses to drift further into profound quiet. The deep night outside is a vast, silent canvas, making the subtle, ambient light within your chambers feel like a soft, luminous cloud, an ethereal, private sanctuary, a haven of tranquility. You feel the incredibly gentle, pervasive pressure of the plush mattress, yielding perfectly to the unique contours of your body, a responsive, weightless support that seems to anticipate your every subtle shift, holding you in perfect equilibrium. The downy softness of the multiple pillows, cool and fragrant against your cheek and the back of your head, cradles you with an exquisite, yielding embrace, a gentle, feathery cloud of support. Every single muscle in your body, every fiber of your being, feels utterly released, profoundly loose, as if dissolving into the luxurious depths of the bedding. A deep, almost imperceptible sigh, a soft, silent exhale, escapes you, a final, unhurried surrender to the encompassing comfort, a release into pure repose. Your eyelids feel impossibly heavy now, a profound, gentle weight that seems to draw them slowly, slowly downward. A natural, unhurried closure, effortless and complete. The soft ambient light that once painted the room, now filtered through the delicate veil of your closed eyes, transforms into indistinct, shifting patterns of muted, barely there colors, slowly fading, becoming softer, dimmer, more diffuse, until they entirely dissolve into a serene, expansive, boundless darkness. The distant, barely audible hum of the city, that once whispered from far below, now seems to recede even further, becoming an increasingly faint, ethereal echo, a tiny, almost forgotten sound on the very periphery of your awareness, fading, fading, until it too is gone. Your breathing, already slow and deep, continues its effortless, languid, unhurried rhythm, becoming so incredibly gentle and shallow that it is almost imperceptible, a faint, rhythmic whisper in the profound, all-encompassing stillness. The cool, smooth silk glides against your skin with the faintest, most delicate crinkle or soft rustle as you settle one last, minute degree, deeper into the yielding softness of the bed. A final, minute adjustment, a seamless integration. The serene, uninterrupted quiet of the room wraps around you, a soft, heavy blanket of complete tranquility, a timeless, perfect, unwavering calm that holds you secure. You are simply existing, floating, effortlessly adrift, in a vast, profound, endless ocean of peace. The sensation of weightlessness becomes absolute, complete, a profound and utter release from all physical bounds. All thoughts, like distant, shimmering stars, slowly, gracefully recede, becoming more and more diffuse, less defined, until they entirely dissipate, leaving behind only an expansive, undisturbed, perfect emptiness, a pure, peaceful void. You are utterly at peace, deeply, profoundly calm, effortlessly sinking further and further into a boundless, welcoming, infinite slumber. Everything is still. Everything is quiet. Everything can wait.